One local youth project lost 2 of its members in the devastating blaze. Yahya and Feroz Hashim died on the 22nd floor, along with their parents and younger brother. At the Solidarity Sports Club, which has set up a fund in the family's name, children are learning to cope with the grief and trauma of losing their friends. Our social affairs editor, Jackie Long, joined the group on a trip to indoor play space, Kidzania.
It's not knowing that they've gone, or knowing maybe they've been sleeping somewhere that we don't know about.
We always used to play tennis together, football, and we used to be really good friends.
As soon as I think about them and all their happy memories, I always smile. I'm upset, but just thinking about what they did in life really lifts up my emotions.
Thank you. All of these things all over the store. If you can't find it in the store, let me know.
In this pretend city, children pretend to be grown-ups. But these children have already lived through much more than any adults will ever experience.
The most difficult part is not knowing that, one of your loved one has passed. The political build-up as well, around it, it's just been heartbreaking and things like that. It's just been really hard to take. Lemon and ginger, I've got a bit of a cough.
At just 13 years old, Khalid Dovi has had to come to terms with knowing that his friend isn't coming back. Yahya Hashim died in Grenfell Tower alongside his brother, sister and his parents.
He was one of my best friends. All throughout the summer, we would just be hanging out every day, talking about things that happened. And it wasn't even the things that we agreed on. It was the things we disagreed on, especially in the football perspective. Because I support Chelsea and he supports Arsenal. So, yeah. And I remember, when we went to the museum and there was a dinosaur. And Yahya nearly fainted when the dinosaur came alive. And it's just things like that stick with you in tough times like these.
How do you think, for children like you move forward?
I think the way to move forward is to believe that things will change in a way where you use the deaths and the passings as motivation to get into positions higher where you can make a difference to other people's lives, especially with the housing situations, thinking if I was in that position what I would do. And I know it's not easy for people in power like Theresa May. I know people are giving her a lot of stick for what's happening, and I know it's not easy for her, but also just knowing Rome wasn't built in a day, so change will come. It may not be quick and it may not be easy, but hopefully it will come soon.
Khalid has grown up quickly these last few months. He says he wants to make a difference in life as a legacy to his friend.
Grenfell was bad, but the way we dealt with it as a country was even worse. The amount of problems we had, not even leading to Grenfell, it was just the amount of political issues we had. It was making sure that this doesn't happen again, so the questions we have to our Prime Minister does not arise again.
So to keep the babies awake, if you tickle their tummies and tickle their feet.
For 11-year-old Dylan Lonsway, playing with friends who've also been affected by the fire, who feels what he feels, has been a help.
Can I have a hug? It has been really helpful because I've known one of the children who've sadly died and passed away in Grenfell Tower, and doing the activities with Solidarity Sports has helped me kind of forget about it. It hasn't been too hard because it is really distracting coming here to Kidzania every week and going on other trips as well.
And when you remember him, what do you remember?
I mostly remember us playing tennis and going to a club where we play tennis, and we always used to have fun.
As a child, LJ used to come along to play in this group. Now 17, he's a volunteer. He's been helping other children cope with their emotions as he learns to cope himself.
It's been really difficult. It's never not on my mind. I'm always thinking about what has happened. I'm always thinking about Feroz and Yahya and all the other people that have perished in the fire. But I'm trying to let my sad and negative emotions take over my life. As soon as I think about them and all their happy memories, I always smile. I'm upset, but just thinking about what they did in life really lifts up my emotions. and just remembering all the funny memories of like Yahya tripping over and accidentally falling in like a puddle, even though we've told him not to do that. Just listening to Ferdo sing, like she was a really beautiful singer, all of these emotions have helped keep my spirits up and help motivate me to help other children.
We have one apple a day.
So one every day?
I feel like I have the duty to make sure that everyone else around me is feeling happy, and as a result I will feel happy as well.
Hold on.